All right, guys, Shotty T here. This is the first official alliance war that I guess that counts for the new alliance that I'm in. Um, we got pretty crappy compensation. I mean, I'll let others talk about that in more detail, but basically, for the war being delayed, the first three wars and all the stuff that's been going on, obviously the loyalty controversy there with this season that's going on right now, basically being a lame duck season. Because a lot of people are not going to really care because the rewards are not worth the loyalty saved if you just save loyalty and get the big items for rank 4 material. But the compensation that we got was very laughable. It was just one of each of the uh, champion boosts, the greater champion boost. Matter of fact, I don't even think it was the greater champion boost. It was a 20% actually. It was a 20% champion boost. Yeah, it was the middle ones for each one. 20% champion boost, 20% health boost, and a 15% attack boost. So not even a big boy boost. It just gave us one. I mean, I'm not sure what that's going to accomplish, but it's in the stash. I mean, I'm not going to use it, but I guess whenever season 37 comes around, I guess that'll help. But we're season 36. Our rating did take an official hit when we lost that last war, but the good news is we're still in tier 3, so we can still get the upgraded loyalty if we win 45,000. So we're gonna play to win, but at the same time we're gonna save items. So it's just a matter of organizing our attack and communicating, make sure that we can handle our individual paths first and foremost, and then with the global nodes to make sure that we have the appropriate counters. So the team that we're going to be bringing this time is Kitty Pride and Tigra. And Tiger will be more than just a synergy champ for this war. And then we got Immortal Abomination, who's been more of a staple of my team of late. So, like I said, he's making serious argument to be a rank 4. And by the way, the band, I think I probably highlighted them, but I didn't say anything about them. But the band attackers are Claire, Corvus, and Hercules, and the global attacker for the whole season is Torch. So no torches allowed here. But we're gonna go in, and because this war, I guess, quote unquote, counts now. Again, we're not gonna use up loyalty, but we got a pretty good stash. We officially got, I guess, with that 20% that gave us. I think I'm gonna use this because our alliance moves very quickly. I might be able to get all this done in one boost. And speaking of boosts, I do have an overflow of a boost that is literally about to expire. Forgot which one it was. I'm trying to make sure. Yes, the Power Star boost. So what I'm gonna do, we're just gonna apply for this fight, race myself to get closer to an SP3, and that's what we're gonna use as our main source of damage. The main thing I have to worry about here, of course, is the falter. But other than that, it should be a pretty straightforward fight with the Mystic Dispersion, not the Mystic Dispersion, but with the Defiance tactic that I have as an attacker. Don't have to worry about Mystic Dispersion or him applying that Fury buff on me with his SP1. So here we go. Got that everyone has that mechanic with the with this SB1, but not SB1, but I guess your power gain rate. This is a passive that's about to be applied to him. So he's going to take all of this acid burn damage. This ball expires. Finish with a full yellow bar. That's my boy Ibone. Alright, so this next fight, we're just going to take one aspect of this node out of play. We're just going to, we're just going to take that aspect of the node out of play with the unstoppable heavy attacks. So let's try to get a couple of parries in here. Let's get this going. Stupid now. Gotta get that high limber, max limber.
Scorpion wins. Fatality. We did.
Program. Thank you, willpower. Ooh, 106 star shards. Alright, let's go in here. I did duel this matchup. I'm getting pretty lucky. That's big one. I wasn't that playing when I was this matchup. There's someone that has no limber. All right. Go. Alright, so first 3 fights out the way. Let my teammate know he's taking on Kingpin. So preview, I'll be taking on Thing, and pretty much every fight up the middle that's within our shared path. But these 2 fights on the global nodes I will not be taking. Still have to figure out. I have plans on taking Gore and the Cersei boss with Tigra. But we do have a rank 3 Tiger in our attack group, so I'm communicating with them to see if they're able to bring her. If not, I can definitely take both of these fights. And I was going to use Kitty on Craven, but we have an Archangel with a White Mag synergy, so I think that's a slightly better matchup, so we'll let them take that. So, but all the fights in my path and our shared paths I will be taking. So it's normally poker night tonight, but I believe I'm gonna stay in house. Yeah, I'm gonna do a crystal opening video very shortly. That'll be posted before this war is over. Well, anyway, guys, I'll see you later.
Alright guys, part 2 of the war. Just gonna get 2 fights in with the energy that we got. Go ahead and take on this thing. You guys have gotten used to this fight by now. Because we have this boost in overflow, even though it's not may not be necessary to use, but it's gonna expire at some point. So, because I got these from the milestones that you have for Alliance War, so I probably could have just not claimed it, but it wasn't gonna last till season 37, so I would have had to use it at some point because it was gonna expire. So why not use it? But this fight, pretty straightforward. This thing is SIG 124. Let's take off this. We definitely don't need that on for this fight. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do what we normally do for this fight. Let's get it together. Sometimes you gotta get into a rhythm, guys. That's all. Just gotta get in a rhythm. Grind it like anyway. Looks like that vulnerability boost actually came through for me. All right, this is gonna be all kitty here. So. I think that invulnerability boost is still active, so this came perfect. I mean, she has her own built-in invulnerability boost, her SP3. That protection. Let's get this, girl, so much about that. Not sure what happened to the parry button there. Trust me, guys, I'm normally not that good at this SP2. Sometimes you just gotta learn on the fly. vulnerability boost actually came in handy. I guess sometimes when you know you have it, you kind of play a little bit sloppy. But anyway, we got one more fight with her left for this war, so that'll be the next fight coming up. That fight should be a piece of cake compared to the fight I just had. It's gonna remind me of the Gauntlet fight, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we're back in action. Might be my last 2 fights of the war because someone has officially called the Gore and Craven fight. Well, nobody's called the boss fight yet. I might still get the boss fight. We'll see. But the Gore fight is going to be taken by this guy here, which I don't blame it because he has that. I'll gladly defer fighting Gore if someone has that on that team, so he can have it. All right, but anyway, let me put Do Not Disturb back on. It's a preseason football game I'm trying to watch, so we get these fights in before the game gets deep. Opening drive just started. We're still on our 6-hour boost. We got 3 hours left of it. So we're gonna fight this mode-out fight basically the same way we did in the Gauntlet. So it's gonna do some intercepts, then we'll get the 10 charges. We might try to get the parries in there first, just to get that out of the way. Just get the intercept. All right, we're good now. We good now. This should kill him. Should easily kill him here. Not yet, but the incinerate will. Still got a little bit of work to do. There we go. Thought that would kill him for sure. Alright, so we've seen this fight several times on this node. We're gonna see the same attacker. This is unstoppable armor. Just gotta focus and make sure I pay attention to that. And of course, this rage timer, or rage, but you know what I'm trying to say. The wrath. He could have easily been. A little backdraft. Gotta love to see it. Let's see if we can get an intercept in here. There we go. risky intercept. Let's go ahead. Finally, took a little while there. All right, we'll park it there and see what develops on Boss Island. But let's watch some football.
All right, good morning, guys. So, as usual, we are super lightning quick. So when I woke up, all the bosses on Boss Island was done. So effectively, my last fight for the war was that Sasquatch. Because the tiger that I talked about using on this gore, you saw Moo Man take care of that. One shot solo. You see that green 3 there. The Craven fight, I guess that was the fight I could have taken. Looks like we lost 2 bonuses there. I would have been able to get that with Kitty. But it was already predetermined there. And then as far as the left side, the only boss I really could have taken was this Dr. Doom. I see we lost the bonus there. But it would have been I-Bomb can do it. But it's, I don't know. But we had we had a Spider-Man 2099 with the anti-venom synergy, so I thought that might have been a better matchup, and obviously it was a great matchup for Man God Mini Boss, so that was a super easy matchup for that fight. So anyways, looks like we're gonna win this one. In our battle group we're tied, but overall we're up by 6. I don't know how many of those actually count. I know one of them on our defense does not count, which is Nick Fury on roll 23. And let's just look across real quick, see if we got over bonuses elsewhere. Nope, not there. Let's look here. Nope. So only 1 kill does not count on defense, and they still got much more fights left. And maybe we got some deaths that don't count, but I'm just assuming that they don't. We're up by 7. We only got 7 fights left. They have 36. So it looks like we're gonna win this first war of the season. That is a lame duck season, but hey, those loyalty will still matter. Anyway, guys, if something changes, I'll post another video. But if not, a small clip. But if not, hope you enjoyed the war. Like, share, comment below, subscribe, and hit that bell notification.